Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a team from the American, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bulls will kick it away to start. Coming out with it, it's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Still on his feet at the 45. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Tremble. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. So Buffalo's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking to throw, it's Basco. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Bulls will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. On the move, it's Jackson. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking for a man, it's Basco. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Bulls come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Richards. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jackson. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on third. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Back to throw, it's Basco. Sets up the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Birch. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
17-yard line. And that's it up for another Bulls first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Richards. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Second down coming up.
3 periods in the books, and it would be an understatement to say defense has carried the day. 0-0 as we take a look at the stats. This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W as we start the fourth quarter. Looking for room, it's Jackson. He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Buffalo! They move on top here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Carney. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Makes the catch. It's Willis. Tackled there by the defense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Willis. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On the ground, it's James. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else